Check, check again. And there is the 6.
Well, Tony immediately checked, and Massa fired out 15,000. And Tony, with just a blind ace, doesn't look like he wants to fold. Perhaps thinking that Massa is bluffing here, and because the hand was checked down, there's really no way of extracting any information from this hand other than, well, I might be ahead.
There was certainly nothing crafty about the way Massa shoved those chips in fast. So really hard for Tony G to get any sort of read here.
The time clock has been called on Tony, and look at this. He makes the call with an ace, and he wants to see Massa's hand. Perhaps paying for a little bit of information from Massa. Certainly did cost him some chips, though. Blinds are up to 5 and 10,000. The button is on Masa Kagawa. The action on Phil Ivey. Lets King 9 offsuit go. Tony G, Queen 8, throws him in the muck. Here is Masa with a suited Ace 7. On the button, makes a raise to 30,000. And Howard, well, he also has a suited Ace 7, but his is in clubs. He's got about, well, a little over 100,000 here in chips. It looks like he wants to play.
Remember, it's pot limit before the flop, so he can't just shove it all in.
I'm going to raise pot.
Well, he announces, I'm going to raise the pot. Makes it 100,000. The total commitment to the pot here.
Easy for Giordano to get out of the way, and now a tough decision for Masa Kagawa.
Well, Howard Lederer probably smelling that Masa's raise was a position raise with a reasonable hand, but there's no way Masa can call there, so very good instincts by the professor of poker.
Over on table 2, going out in 10th position, the Great Dane himself, Gus Hansen. Once again, Jonathan Karamelikis was the executioner, moving all in for 261,000. After using both timeout buttons, Gus emerged from the tank to call. A decision he lived to regret as his Ace-9 faltered against the Australians' Ace-Queen. Karamelikis picked up the biggest pot of the tournament so far.
Start this hand with the news that Gus Hansen has just been eliminated on the other table, so we are just one elimination away from reaching a final table of 8.
Could have given odds for Gus from here.
Well, Gus Hansen, a former champ here at the Aussie Millions in 2007. Phil Ivey still in the field, makes a raise with Ace-9 offsuit to 25,000 over to Masa Kagawa.
Masa Kagawa has got him crushed with Ace-King.
And Masa makes it 85,000, so not wasting any time.
Phil Ivey with the man with the decision.
Oh, Phil Ivey really can't get too creative with a hand like this.
10 seconds.
10 seconds has been called on Phil Ivey.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Phil Ivey's moved all in, and Masa Kagawa has snap called him.
Calling, call.
Let's go, yeah, call.
And Kagawa is going to love this when the cards go over. He's a monster favourite.
And look at that, Phil Ivey immediately saying bad play. He knows it was definitely the wrong move at the wrong time. And here comes the flop.
Come on, King.
And the flop is 9-3 deuce, so Phil Ivey Well, he breaks Masa's heart with a 9 as he called for a king there.
King's in the deck. Can he find one of them?
That's no help. Masa Kagawa is on the verge of elimination. He was miles ahead pre-flop. And the river is a 6 of diamonds, and that will do it. Masa Kagawa is eliminated in 9th place. Phil Ivey has taken him out, coming from behind with ace-9. And that means we are down to a final table.
One of our 8 remaining players will walk away with $1.2 million. Who'd bet against Phil Ivey?
What an action-packed day at the table. Gus Hansen unlucky to depart so close to the final table.
Yes, it's walkies for the Great Dane. Every dog, they say, has its day, but today just wasn't Gustav's.
Join us next time for great poker action here at the Aussie Millions.